If you think freedom is chilling out and watching TV with your friends or playing video games or doing whatever you want all day, that is not freedom even a little bit. It's not even remotely freedom. Freedom is putting in the grind, the consistency, the effort every single day towards the goals that you want to achieve. And most people get this wrong, and most people who, everybody who does that, frankly, does, probably won't end up achieving their goals. And the reason why is because it's so important, because basically if you don't put in the discipline, you aren't going to get what you want. And it's very simple. Most people don't like that truth, but that is the truth. Okay, if you don't put in the discipline, if you don't put in the effort, if you don't put in the grind, then you will not get what you want. Okay, let's say you're 19 or 18 years old and you want to go to the NBA in 4 years. That's your goal. That's what you want to achieve. Well, there's two things that you have to do. First off, you cannot let other people tell you your goals. So if you tell your friend about this goal and they say, they call you delusional, they think you're crazy, and they laugh at you, they make fun of you, they won't end up achieving their goal. And it's sad, I know it sucks, I'm sorry to say that, but they aren't going to end up achieving their goal, okay? Because they aren't willing to put in the effort, nor do they even have the self-confidence to even say that that's what they want. So they lie to themselves and they let other people decide for them. And it's kind of like they're trying to hypnotize you into doing it as well. You should not let other people decide things for you. You should make decisions for yourself, and quickly, because otherwise people will make them for you, and the people who make them for you are trying to put you into a position for their benefit, not for your benefit, right? So, and that's how most people don't end up achieving what they want to achieve. And that's the mistake that a lot of people make. And frankly, if you can't make decisions fast, like if and not look back, then you will not be successful. You have to make quick decisions and you have to take action on your goals. Okay, if you let's say you're like me, you want to make a very successful YouTube channel. Well, here's the thing: if you can't just go out, if you can't start, then it's never going to happen. Okay, you can tell yourself, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, oh, I'll do it the day after, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is like it's there is no tomorrow. That's a quote from Rocky, and that is true, because you're just going to keep on procrastinating yourself into saying, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. Because or you'll say, I'll do it someday, and that is even worse than tomorrow, because someday is, that's not a day of the week, that's not a day of the month, that's not a day of the year, that's not an existent day, which means someday is no day. You're not going to end up doing it. What you should do is be like, hey, I'm going to do it today, I'm going to start now. Okay, you can't just say, oh, I should try that sometime. No, you should try it now. Okay, you should take action now. Of course, if it's not what you want to do, then don't do it. But that's brings me back to the goals. You have to be doing what you want to do. You have to be working towards what you want to achieve. So, anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about today, guys. I know I would have done a short today, but I've kind of been tight on time. I have homework to do today. Of course, I have the wrestling as well. So I thank you guys so much for the support. I know I've said this a million times, but I thank you guys so much for the support on the shorts, because I've been getting like thousands of views. I really thank you guys for the support. Other than that, that's about it. Thanks for watching.